But millions of kids already know what they want for Christmas, a new video game system called Nintendo 64.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the things that make us nostalgic for growing up in the 90s. We're keeping things limited to actual cultural objects, so big concepts like not having to pay bills or work will not be included on this list.
So look for the new sign, ChuckECheese's, where a kid can be a kid.
Number 10, the original iMac.
Get connected. Step 3. There's no step 3. There's no step 3.
We were still 2 years away from the iPod at the end of the 90s. The iPhone wouldn't come around until 2007, but the iMac G3 announced Apple's coming dominance in the tech industry. Given that it came out in 1998, there was a chance it was the first personal computer a household owned.
We put stereo speakers in front, infrared right up here, CD-ROM drive in the middle, dual stereo headphone jacks, and all the connectors are inside one beautiful little door here. Ethernet, USB. Even though this is a full-blooded Macintosh, we're targeting it for the #1 use the consumers tell us they want a computer for, which is...
Let's hold it, please. Hold it.
The answer was the internet.
Reviews for the machine were not incredible at first. That didn't stop it from becoming a huge bestseller. Whether it was the thrill of the new technology or just how cool and trendy candy-colored translucent electronics were, the original iMac desktop made an impact. If you didn't have one, you wanted one.
Wait till you meet the new iMac.
Number 9. AIM. AOL Instant Messenger launched in 1997, soon becoming a go-to communication method for anyone who was in middle or high school in the late 90s and 2000s.
I get instant messages from John.
This precursor to texting lived on the desktop. If you wanted to talk to your friends, you both had to be at the desktop computer. AIM and its quirky sound effects feel like a distant memory in an era where everyone has constant access to you.
I wish.
I had a gut feeling you would be online now.
It's easy to miss how a conversation used to be a special event instead of just a proxy for real-life interaction.
How can you ask me that? Don't you know me at all? Oh, wait, I get it. Your friends are telling you the reason we haven't met is that I'm married, am I right?
Number 8. Animated screensavers.
Millions of computer buffs swarmed into stores to buy the software package that's described as the dawn of a new era in personal computing.
Initially, these programs were a safety measure. Pre-LCD computer monitors that sat idle risked having images burned into them. Moving screensaver programs were the solution. From that fix came an entire aesthetic of early home computing. If a computer was on and not being used, this is what you would see on it. Windows' series of 3D and maze animations are especially nostalgic for 90s kids.
There's never been any sale like it ever.
These blocky, colorful, and surprisingly intricate animated screensavers were mesmerizing. Watching these morphing, seemingly endless images could have you sitting there for a while, trying to catch where the clips loop and start over. Sometimes it's the simple things.
I had to get it.
Number 7. Discman. Sure, there's a utility in having all your music on your phone. Having an AI DJ decide what the vibe is might be worthwhile to some people.
Because the Sony Discman plugs in pretty well anywhere. Your car stereo, your home stereo, in fact, any hi-fi system.
For the rest of us, having to pick up the CD you wanted to listen to in the brand new Discman you got for Christmas required us to curate the mood ourselves.
Celebrating 10 years of the compact disc, from the people who invented it, Sony.
You could only carry so many CDs with you, but walking into school with your portable CD player made you feel so rich and so cool. Whether you call it the Discman or the Walkman, this was the height of portable tech in the 1990s and 2000s.
Sony. Why compromise?
Number 6. Toys R Us. Looking back, it's kind of crazy this place even existed. The wonder, awe, and panic Toys R Us elicited is almost unmatched.
Laying the groundwork for what would become Toys R Us. Echoing childlike script, Lazarus reversed the R, and the store became a sensation.
For kids of the 90s, this was Fort Knox. Instead of gold, you had Hot Wheels sets, Barbie dream houses, and enough Legos for the whole family to step on for years to come. You couldn't have everything in the store, but there was something about seeing all the best toys in one place that was magical.
Toys R Us ramped up its store footprint, bringing shelves and shelves of toys to children nationwide.
Even the commercials are iconic. You don't want to grow up? Same, bestie. The nostalgia pangs only got worse when the store announced closures in 2017. So what if most of us hadn't set foot in one in years? That's not the point.
A lot of people do, which is kind of sad.
I've known it since I was a kid, and so it's fascinating to see all these huge stores closing.
Number 5. ChuckECheese. Five Nights at Freddy's may have ruined it for everyone, but the high of having birthday parties here can't be beat. This place was Vegas and Disneyland all in one.
By the mid-1990s, Chuck E and the gang were in their absolute prime, producing full-fledged music videos, educational content and sketch shows to be played in stores.
You're telling us we can traverse cavernous plastic tunnels, gorge on pizza and breadsticks, and experience the thrill of gambling all in one place? Can we go right now?
What do you get when you take a showbiz pizza place and change the name to ChuckECheese's?
The thing about ChuckECheese is that it was the peak of 90s arcade and restaurant aesthetics. In the same way that liminal space content can be nostalgia, peak ChuckECheese is like a dream space half remembered, only existing in memory and in grainy home videos.
And it's frankly astonishing that the perfect presentation of it is through these wildly wholesome animatronic characters.
Number 4. Cartoon channels.
Bubbles and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil.
Whereas past generations had to wait until Saturday to see their cartoons, 90s kids and beyond were among the first to enjoy cartoons on demand. With specialized channels like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, and Disney Channel, 90s kids were included in networks' full-time programming schedules.
Hi, Boris. Hi, Minka. Great, everyone's here. Let's open the presents.
On the same day, you could see Rugrats, the Powerpuff Girls, and Gargoyles on 3 different channels. There was no algorithm to direct you towards something you liked. You had to either stumble upon it, consult the slow-crawling TV guide channel, or collect what you could on VHS collections.
Hello to Dexter's Lab.
Number 3. Nintendo 64.
Well, we took the system to a Nintendo expert, my son. It was his first time. I knew immediately I'd lost him.
While the Nintendo Switch 2 is going for nearly $500, in 1996, the company's brand spanking new console, the N64, wasn't that much cheaper. Notable for its 3D graphics and distinctive design, the 64 made bad days better and turned every sleepover into an absolute bloodbath.
Just look what happened in Japan. The day N64 hit the market, customers lined up for hours waiting to get one. Nintendo sold 300,000 machines that first day.
This machine was an investment, from its colorful, translucent controllers to its impeccable catalog of games. Sure, video games look more realistic now, but they just don't compare to the simple pleasures of Mario, Pokemon, Zelda, and GoldenEye.
Motion and characters showcase the game's amazing realism, and different weapons allow you to accomplish your task covertly or not. Play solo or against a friend or foe with a 2-character split screen. Good luck, Bob!
And let's settle this right now. The games did work better if you blew into them first.
The difference between this game and all the rest is in the name. Nintendo 64. It has 64 bits of memory, twice the power of other games on the market.
Number 2. Being nostalgic about classic Nickelodeon.
I'll have 1 good burger and 1 purple infection.
1 good burger and 1 purple infection. That'll be $8.
I have 8 fingers.
Throughout the 90s and early 2000s, millennials enjoyed a feast of sketch comedy and sitcoms made exclusively for us. All that and The Amanda Show introduced us to comedy greats who went on to have great careers.
Now do you think you can teach me how to put a human brain into a robot?
Sure, I gotta teach this guy how to do brain surgery. See ya!
Looking back on this appointment television made us remember our childhoods fondly. Over the past few years, though, we've learned a lot about what was going on behind the scenes that makes it hard to keep the rose-colored glasses on.
At the time, that experience was really disillusioning. It left a lasting impact on me in terms of how the world works.
Documentaries like Quiet on Set, The Dark Side of Kids TV tore back the curtain on the humiliating, toxic, and often dangerous work conditions these young performers endured.
It's supposed to be a safe space, you know, it's supposed to be a safe place for kids. And to hear all about that is just how dare you?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Video stores.
I just had it for one night. It's 3.
8 o'clock's the cutoff, and it's 8:02.
You know, In a weird way, you have too much power.
Between Netflix, Prime, and every TV network's own unique streaming service, we're spoiled for choice as to what to watch. Get it all from the comfort of our own couch. Video stores may have had a more limited selection, but it was an event. You got to browse and read the backs of VHS or DVD covers, earmarking titles for the next visit.
This is my lucky day. They never have this in.
In the absence of an algorithm, the employees would have staff picks. Whether it was a Blockbuster or a mom-and-pop store, the place just smelled like movies.
For this to work, it's gotta feel like we just invited our neighbors over for a casual neighborhood barbecue.
You took a chance on a movie. If it wasn't great, you could always go back next week and discover something new.
Brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah,
kind of grew up going to Blockbuster.
Longtime customers say nothing beats walking into the store, browsing, and picking up their movie in person.
Did this list give you pangs of nostalgia? Let us know in the comments. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.